MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 now of the American League Championship Series between the Texas Rangers and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Boston Red Sox.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. What's this club need to focus on this evening, H?
This is going to be a dogfight tonight. They are facing a premier pitcher. I'm talking about one of the elite guys in the league. I want to see if they make little tweaks to how they might attack him. Are they going to lay off that nasty breaking ball with 2 strikes? Or will they be able to drive the ball in the ballpark when they get that one pitch to hit? This is going to be a great matchup.
Eduardo Rodriguez will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's one of these guys that's going to battle. He sticks around the game long enough where you pick up a win like he did last outing. Only giving up 1 run, but he stayed in the game and he got the W. Maybe we'll see that type of performance from him today because he's that type of pitcher. All right, time for a majestic defensive alignment for the Red Sox. And I'm looking in the outfield at Mookie Betts. This kid came up as a second baseman, moved through the organization, tearing it up. But where are you going to go when you're blocked by Dustin Pedroia? So they moved him to the outfield. I cannot believe how quick he caught on.
Leading off tonight for Texas, shortstop, number 1.
And there's a swing and a miss, and that's how Game 4 will get underway. Here it comes now to Andrus. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch popped up. A barehand play by Pedroia. Just late. He's safe. Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 1-0 delivery. Andrus is moving. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Gomez waits. Here's the 1-1. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Played on the backhand. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Batting third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a line drive. But this will be foul.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
3-2 now.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Skied into straightaway right. Betts is there. 2 down. And the throw in gets away from him.
Batting fourth, second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Here's Rougned Odor now. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. Good leadoff at second there. Now the pitch. In there, strike 1. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Now, Summersgill's tough to figure out. He may get some complaints. You don't know what side of the bed he woke up on. And that's like his strike zone. He'll call one side of the plate and not the other. When you figure out what side he's calling, that's where you make your living.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just got a piece up the line. But that one rolls foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a waste pitch there, 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes over to third. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, the key to this game, Matt, is going to be the contributions throughout the whole entire lineup. You cannot rely on that key guy on the team, the big star. No, everybody's got to contribute. If they do that, they'll win this game.
Andrew Kashner is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes. He dominates. He mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Rangers. And behind the plate is Jonathan Lucroy. You know, everybody talks about his ability to frame pitches. One of the best framers in all the game. But I really like how he catches and throws. This guy can catch.
Leading off for the Red Sox, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Oh, this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on. And when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, this is an unusual start to an inning. I mean, 3 straight strikes to the first hitter, and now 3 straight balls to the next. I can't figure it out.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He'll try it again. 3-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Chu. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
The 0-1 on its way. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Hey, that's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Lucroy is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, designated hitter, Hanley Ramirez.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. His lifetime line against Andrew Kashner, 3 base hits in 23 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Kashner pauses. First pitch on the way. Lays off 1-0.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. He's ready. Now the pitch. This is popped up. Napoli is there for it. And the inning is over. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Digging in now, Rougned Odor. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Rougned Odor.
Now here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. And with 2 gone now, we take a look at our playoff tree here. And as you can see, the winner, of course, will take on the Miami Marlins. They've already won their series. They're at home resting up for the next assignment. Digging in, Mike Napoli. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here it comes. This is skied into short left center. Benintendi moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rangers set down and ordered. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll begin things here against Andrew Kachner.
Number 72, Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. The high fastball is in there.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. On the move is Chu. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting 6th, first baseman,
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. To right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run. Mitch Moreland with a solo home run. His second home run of the series. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
batting 7th, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. And that misses, ball 1. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Coyne has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. We've played 2, and it's 1-0 Boston. So digging in
Leading
now,
off for
Jonathan
Texas,
Lucroy.
catcher,
7, 8, 9, bottom of the
Jonathan
order, set to go
Lucroy.
here in the third. Here's the first pitch to him. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And the pitch on 2-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. He's around first, heading for two. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
He gave it all he had out there in right field, but he just couldn't quite catch up to it.
Batting
I
eighth,
liked the effort with
the
the
left
leap,
fielder, number
but once it
31,
got down, he was
Jared
off to the races
Point.
and into third.
Here's Jared Hoying as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A runner in scoring position with none out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Way outside. 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter.
So stepping in, Delino DeShields, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. A man at third with one away. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Benintendi has a read on it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, as that'll square things at 1-1.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Striding in once again, Elvis Andrus. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. First offering on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Andrus will take the turn and head for second here. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Here's Carlos Gomez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 0-2. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 3, and that ends the inning. Rangers will have to be content with just a 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1.
Leading off for the Red Sox, catcher Blake Swihart.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch for 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He went down swinging to start the home first. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder Jackie
Stepping in and ready for another
Bradley
shot,
Jr.
Jackie Bradley Jr. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
Cashner sets his sights. Here's the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Smoke toward third. Beltre has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. And now a pitch on the way. Seared down the first baseline. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is to pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Stepping in now, Rougned Odor, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Set to deal on 2-2, and he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Shin-Soo Choo will follow here. He waits on deck. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box now, Shin-Soo Choo, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Slice down the left side, but foul. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. To first. Moreland's there. One there. On to Moreland as they get them both. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. 1 hit's all they get. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox after the inning.
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded.
Betts takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He popped out in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Ready for another chance? Xander Bogaerts. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Bases are empty. One man out. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle, and this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Marlins.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mitch Moreland, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner back. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and the runner back safely. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled straight back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Coyne racing back. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 48, Pablo Sandoval.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch on its way. And that one right down Main Street. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And that misses 1-1. Cashner pauses, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. From the stretch. Back to him and up. That's off his leg. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Red Sox settle for just the 1. We played 4 full. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Rangers 1. Here's Mike Napoli now. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
First baseman, Mike Napoli.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. And Sandoval will put this one away for out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Lucroy. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Here's the first pitch to him. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball down near the shoe tops. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is fouled at the plate.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
A payoff pitch one more time. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the second out.
Number 31, Jared Hoying.
Here's Jared Hoying. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. changeup, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
The batter, number 3. Designated hitter, Delino.
And here's the
DeShields.
second-generation big leaguer, Delino DeShields. He hit a sac fly earlier. First offering on its way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Bradley is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Texas. Our score remains 2-1. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake
Leading off for the
Swihart.
Red Sox.
Comes into this at bat 0 for
Catcher,
1 in the ball game.
Blake Swihart.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually
The
pitching is
second
all
baseman,
about
number
mixing
15,
pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game
Now
today,
batting,
Dan? That was his
center
3rd
fielder,
tonight, and it seems we're
Jackie
seeing that a lot more
Bradley
these days.
Jr.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Oh, and he misses it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Man, was he flying down the line right there. Now, I know there's 2 outs, and he's not quitting. Maybe this is a rally starter with a 2-out infield single.
Ready for another shot now. Mookie Betts. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Well, he tried to get him to chase a couple pitches right there. Look, 0-2 with 2 fastballs. Then he came back with off-speed pitches, and now the count's even. I don't know. He might have to go back to that fastball and see if he can get it by him.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Oh, and this one's dangerously up and in as he hits the deck here. It's ball 3 now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Cashner pauses on his way with the 3-2. Hit hard back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.